All of them are above 3. A 3 or higher. Yeah, I'm cutting us over to off the title screen now. Yeah, the box is already drawn. Well, the one would have approved. The one would still improve. Um, to be fair, it's still added to his 18, so his 18 became a 19 on what he had to do or whatever, right? So there would still be more that believed him. Okay. Right. Actually, that can end up way worse, actually. We lost Darth. Everyone shifted over a screen. No one's in the right spot. I'm not Darth. If you look on stream. Oh no! Can we rearrange these? I will be drawing. Do I? Oh wait, I might. I do. Sorry. Yeah, that was me trying to do everything last time. I forgot to check that. All right, it should be good now. Can I get some test sounds from everybody?
I'm
fucked.
My name is Ulan Von Drax.
Thanks, everybody.
And you all fucked me with your stupid let's fight them and make a big boom the
Buddy.
tower shit.
Yeah,
I
I do
hear
not
you
know
on
what
stream
you
now.
are talking about.
All right, so one more time. Okay, M&A&D&D episode 29.1.2. We're picking up where Rainier
has to roll
walked
his
in.
dice again because we were muted
Nope.
for all of that.
Walked into a hallway that was full of baddies, after they heard the giant explosion from across the hall, which alerted them. He
Shows
tried
what
to
it was.
persuade them. It did not work. He rolled a nat 1. He tried to rewrite history, and tonight he rolled another nat 1. It ain't working. We find ourselves picking up with Rainer in mucho problemento.
How? All right, so I have, and then we'll just look at yeah.
You're over there.
Holy fuck! I wish I knew how hard it would be to actually fight this.
Well, you're standing in front of the door, right? That you had just
Yes.
opened. Door opened up. Explosion. All these cultists who were sitting down, kind of resting after, because they had been on the road for quite a long time. They start standing at attention. Valen is behind you, still.
He's still invisible.
Still invisible. As Bora Joss had jumped out of a window when he realized hanging out with you guys was going to get him killed, and you left a very hurt Leosin, tucked underneath the stairwell.
Okay, yeah. And then you said only a couple of these cultists don't believe me.
No, a majority don't. Like at this point, they're on high alert. You guys are not recognized as, and you're no longer being led through the castle by the person. From what they can see, you're no longer being shepherded through the castle by
The random blow.
friend of the cultists as Borojas.
Okay. Am I? I quickly turn around and whisper quite softly to my friend Valen. Are you able to make an illusion right now of Asbara Joss to get us so that we can walk to this door and out? Just like have him walk around this corner here. Because I'll turn around and be like, hey, Asbara, come on, we gotta go.
You would know at this point that if he does that, then he would also lose his invisibility.
Fuck.
Just has to walk in with that as Just.
Just putting that out there. That he would lose his invisibility.
That would put you vulnerable, Terry.
The thing is, I think I can make you invisible, but I don't think I can get all three of us out.
No, you lost your ability to make anybody else invisible because you used it on you yourself and DW.
Yeah.
He has another level 3 spell.
Okay.
He has two level 3 spells. He's only used one.
Yeah, I can still use one invisibility on one person.
Well, you have another level 3 spell slot left, so you could spend it on Major Illusion, or you can cast invisibility at a higher level, or another level 2 or 1 spell at a higher level. I'm just saying.
Wait, but my invisibility spell can only be cast on one person or the entire group.
At its base level, at level 2, you can only cast it on one person. At every tier above that, you can cast it on an additional person.
So right now, but if I cast invisibility while invisible, I will be
if you cast it at level 2, yes, you would lose your invisibility, and then David would go invisible. If you cast it at level 3, you would be recasting the spell. You can.
So it's kind of like those train track. It's kind of like this train track question. Who do I save?
The trolley problem.
It's only you and
the trolley
David.
Problem.
Terry, only you and David are there.
Yeah,
okay.
It's gone. He jumped out a window.
And right now,
So at
Leonosian
this
is,
point,
like, hiding.
at this point, has anybody heard any commotion from other area of the castle?
Yes, that was a big
Oh,
boom.
The giant boom.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
they set off
you
the-
guys don't. You guys don't know 100% for
I
sure,
don't know
but
what they did. I know
but
they did something.
you, Valen and Rainer, do know the building just shook, and the party is split. So
So-
Darfarius
All right. So
and those
can
guys
Davis
understand.
still have one action, or he's totally toast?
We haven't rolled initiative or anything. There's not a fight.
Yeah, so this is kind of like I'm giving him opportunity to pick what's gonna. I'm gonna give you guys both the opportunity to do something before
All right.
the reaction happens.
So let me text David. Let me message David. How do you
Slash
message
W
David?
and then
Well, back down at the bottom it says whisper. You click on whisper and then you can go to Rainer. Click on Rainer and then hit submit and then
Okay.
you can type it. I would say in the meantime, Darfarius, let's check in on Darfarius, Ulan, and DW. You guys are basically in this tower.
How long has it been since Darth and I were up in that room?
Not long.
Minutes. You guys basically
Okay. So I've only been transformed into a snake for a few minutes.
sorry, texting somebody. Yeah. I'm going to say we grabbed the bodies and we started moving upstairs. I'm going to immediately cast disguise self. Sorry, let me move this out of the way.
And as a snake, I'm camouflaged. I wrap myself around Darth and camouflage him as well with me.
Oh.
So I'm disguising myself as Born Gray.
How effective is that? Like, how do I know?
I look
Whether or
exactly
not-
like him. I can give you the details here.
Perfectly.
Yeah, post that. And then let me know how it is that you're. Let me see how you're camouflaging someone. A giant.
Well, my snake has camouflage abilities, so
1 hour.
It lasts 1 hour. I look exactly like them. We're both an elf, so we should be the same height.
Right. So you do have to talk and sound like him.
I would have to talk and sound like him. But I've heard what he sounds like when he was talking to
Yep.
us.
And it's only gonna work if you sound like him.
I'm going to have to do it my best. You can't punish me because a lot of times you change your voice midway through the stream. This was 2 weeks ago.
he sounded.
I
Swedish.
will be talking in character the best I can. But yes.
What is it that you're showing me?
I don't know what he's showing him. I don't know what he's showing you.
I'm not buying whatever you're trying to sell me here. Camouflage. I don't think you can do this to anybody else. So you'll have advantage on dexterity.
Yeah, but then your camouflage will work for them.
Darfarius, what are you gonna
Watch
do?
out right now.
Well, I'm camouflaging myself like to the background as
I'm going to start
around.
walking downstairs. I'm going to go back down the stairs as Born Gray, and I'm going to tell Darfarius to stay upstairs. Stay
You want me to
upstairs and
come
stay
with-
hidden. No.
Well,
Wait, hold on.
looks at
Darfarius,
you
what do
with
you?
the snake eyes because he can't actually talk.
Darf.
Darth.
Darf.
Dars? Can you hear us? His area is lagging pretty badly.
He's moving.
Okay, so someone type him what he needs to do. Your camouflage. You're now,
Born
and then
great.
we're gonna check. We're gonna check in on the other two.
And I've moved. They're upstairs. I went back downstairs to
Wait.
intercept any
Well,
guards.
you gotta message Darth. Like, I don't want them to take off without him knowing. We're just gonna go check in. So just start typing to him and let him know what's going on. All right. So Rainer and Valen.
Alrighty. Do you remember what I was attempting to persuade the cultists with last time?
That you're on their side and that you're trying to figure out what that explosion was. And
Am I allowed to make another persuasion / deception call? Essentially like a distraction.
This is the moment when Dia realize and answer yes or no will keep this campaign alive or not.
So you're going to try to do what?
I am asking if it is feasible for me to attempt to do a gotcha distraction for like 2 seconds.
You want out?
Okay, the understanding though is like if it doesn't work.
Yeah, I know. I
Okay.
don't really have many other options here. It's that or I jump out a window.
Okay. Yeah, let's see it.
All right. So let me see if I actually have a good thing for this. Nope. All right. So I stand there in the doorway looking like a complete idiot and realizing that they don't believe me. And I just go, "Oh shit, over there!" And point out the window. Hoping that they'll look away.
This is the way you guys text each other?
This is what
All right.
Terry gave me.
Not like step back behind the door and then shut it.
No.
Okay. All right, let's get the roll.
Which roll is it?
David, it's your time to shine. Come on, let's go. Let's get this
What
done.
do I roll?
He rolled really well last time, which was the problem. This is not good.
Oh, one.
Geez, I don't know. Like a
That's deception.
Deception?
deception.
All right. Well,
That goes against my constitution
No,
I
and
don't
my
know.
wisdom.
wisdom.
well,
no, it's a charisma check.
just yeah. That does not surprise me.
Wow.
What? No!
Terry, I told you this is not a good idea.
I don't know. My God, man! How?
I told you this was not a good idea, Terry.
Fuck.
This is what my elf whispered into my ear, and I was just like, well, fuck.
He's had a half health.
All right, no, it's okay. It still holds. It still holds. So, my action followed David's screaming.
Depends on how quickly and they look back. Terry, you better try and cast that real quick if it's gonna
Yeah, I will.
work. But
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Major image level 3. Do
What-
it.
Describe what you're doing.
So basically, out of nowhere, this gigantic dragon-like shadows, like mixed with dark and the gray bluish color, like a giant dragon-ish fog object, just appear in the middle of nowhere in the room, and then it's flapping its wings and basically make a huge noise of just shattering all the windows across the room. and it had 3 eyes. One of them are bright yellow. The other ones are just bloody red, and it basically staring down everything in its path in the corridor, and just make the stance of trying to devour everything in its path.
Okay.
So check against your spell save DC.
This is against my spell save.
No,
which is
no,
what?
it's Terry. Your
sorry.
spell save DC is setting it, and it's their perception,
Oh, intelligent.
their intelligence,
I only have dexterity, constitution, and wisdom. So which one is it?
wisdom. Then
Okay.
I guess they don't have intelligence.
And then their DC. Their DC is what?
Terry would
Let
have
me
to
see
tell you.
my. Hold up. Let me check my core.
Your spell DC is on your spell page.
Damn it, dude. I think he's
Ooh.
fucking up.
My
We can
Hey, if
keep
you
it
just
out,
need
though.
to do audio,
DC.
we could do that.
Let me
We
see.
could. We could just post a picture of
Where can I check my spell DC?
You
On
just
your
put
spell
it on
page.
spell.
It's in the middle.
So it'll be on the second page of your thing. So let's
So
see, Valen.
DM, your throw would be against 15.
Against 15.
Yes, sir.
Okay, DC 15. And then is there damage? There's not damage for this.
No.
There's no damage. I can't.
Oh,
I
okay.
will. I
I'll
won't
just
have.
do one.
They're trying their darndest to escape.
Come on, man. Oh, I think I know why.
Damn it.
We saw you for a second.
Keep it on audio.
Okay, so what are we doing? What was against wisdom?
Yeah, I'll just try to hang in here.
I guess so.
Holy shit. Did a bunch of stuff just pop up? Rainer. 2. I don't know what all just happened here. Okay, so of 15 or higher, it is
There's 1,
1, 2, 3,
2,
4,
3.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How many
10,
people are fucking in the
11.
room, man? Jesus.
12.
Wait, what is
We're
the?
not-
Wait, how are you counting them?
Anything below 15 is what I'm counting.
Oh, I was gonna say it was like I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only count 6 at pass.
1, 2, 3,
I'm also confused.
4,
There's
5.
2 icons on here that we don't see.
6. You just have to scroll down further. 6 that do. Yeah, I have 6 that pass.
Yeah, and two of them are icons that we don't see.
Yeah, the commoner and Tharmizid.
Yeah, both of those are not ones that we don't see on this list.
Okay. But anyways, yeah, they're further down.
Okay.
Okay. So
Oh, we have no fog of war, by the way.
it's all right.
Okay.
So
All right, I'm gonna go redraw boxes again.
so as this thing. Oh, look at that Iron Man's here.
Did we scare enough of them that I could get to this door and just get out? Like, did these 4?
Balin will also now be invisible, so you would have to make sure that both of you can get out.
I can.
As this
I
thing
can-
comes like bellowing through the door, all the cultists closest to you do start to back up. They start running and screaming. Behind them, you just hear shouts like, "Idiots! Stand your ground!"
All right, I dash to the door. Valen, you dash to the door. We get out.
Same here. I'm
Move your
like,
character. Move your character. All right. I'm going to. I'm going to try and prop the door open with my spare shield, or prop the door closed with my spare shield.
Okay, I actually got you. So that door is closed.
how far are we from where
You're in the
Where-
you're now just in the room, and so you're. Look at Iron Man found the new emote.
Hey, Darth, can you move your mic away from your mouth a little bit?
I think you're on the sailboat right now.
There we
Thanks,
go.
bud. Love you.
Like, what is it? You guys want me here and talking, or all right? Other group. Okay, so Dorfarius and Ulan are upstairs, so I got to change maps. Give me a minute, because you guys went back up top.
I went downstairs. I'm still downstairs.
Oh, that's an interesting map. All right.
I have no vision of them. Oh, wait. Yes, I do.
Yeah, so they're here, and then I'm gonna just put you guys back. There we go. To draw everybody's attention.
Yep. I'm still
right.
drawing boxes.
Ulan, have
Whoa,
you
what
been talking
happened
to
to my vision? Ooh.
Terry, so you and I are in a different tower on this level of the map. We're over here, and we're not going to be able to see what they're doing since we're not physically with them.
How far are we away from them? How did we get this far away from the team?
I
Terry,
have no idea where you guys are.
Terry, we're like one tower over, but like things happened.
Look,
I guess I don't.
Things are on fire. Just roll with it. It's
Oh,
okay. Just start throwing
And
cactuses.
They picked a fight for for whatever reason because that's what
Very
they do.
sexy fight.
It was, and Viva came up with a new voice character that I hope makes its reappearance.
Alex is gonna recreate here in a minute.
All right, so you guys play this out. I'm gonna go use the bathroom since I can't see anything, anyways.
So Ulan's still a snake. He's gonna inspect the door.
Which door?
This one. Is this a door?
Yes, it is. So, second level. That is what? V. Two. JK 2. All right. So as you approach this door, you see that there it is locked and sealed. The room that you're in had like velvet cushioned sofas and some kind of extravagance. This circular hey, what up, War Machine? Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for showing support, guys. Means a lot. This circular staircase goes up another floor. Where you guys are at is where you had this encounter with the gentleman caller who had been here. And he had this kind of like maybe like a Playboy setup here. That you see velvet curtains, you see plush rugs, you see very thick carpeting, and the door to this next room is locked
From the inside or outside?
from the side you're on.
Okay.
You can't get in.
I can't what?
You can't just open it.
Oh, so it's locked from the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I look over to Darth and with my snake head, and then look up the stairs, and then look back at Darth, and then look up the stairs, and then start moving towards the stairs stealthily.
Aren't you? You are upstairs right now.
There's another floor.
There's another floor.
Yeah. You just said there's another floor.
Why would you keep
Checking it
exploring?
out.
This is how you ended up in the trouble last time.
I'm camouflaged. I just want to poke my head up there.
Oh! This didn't work out well last time. This is how everything went bad. I'm not there. Go on.
Darth says yes. We move upstairs.
He said, "Never mind."
Okay.
I'm just poking my head up just to look.
Right,
At first.
so I can copy your guys' characters. All right, so you guys
There you go.
and then let's see.
So just
What do I gotta do?
popping my head
Right.
up. What do I see?
As you guys pop your head up into here,
Just
Part of-
the snake head.
part of
just
what-
me for now.
what's that?
Darth is below me a little bit.
Okay, can everybody see now what he's seeing? DW, can you see now what he's seeing?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So as you pop your head up into this, you see a giant astrological observatory with this very interesting device installed in the center. It's like a telescope of some sort.
Is there anyone in the room?
As you look around the room, you don't see anything. There's let's get an investigation check, I guess.
You have to use the stats of a snake or no? I don't remember.
Can I? with
Yes.
do I smell anything? Can I do perception? Because I have advantage. I want to know if I smell anything first.
Yeah. You don't smell anything.
Okay. Do it. Seems safe.
So as you look around, like there's tables and there's books. There's some things strewn apart, some like half melted candles and bookshelves, and it looks like star charts, kind of pinned to the walls. In each corner of the room are these like kind of elaborate gargoyles that are all looking into the center towards this particular telescope.
That sounds awful suspicious. um. Ulan looks back at Darth, and then looks.
So
back
how far are you up there?
I'm just like at the top of the steps. Like I'm just poking my head up at the steps.
Okay, so like you do see like shiny objects, garbles, and some other things.
How close is a shiny object to me?
Like across the room. Like, no, I would say there are things in this area here, this area here, this area here, and then the telescope is in the center.
And how many gargoyle statues are there?
There's only like stone gargoyles. There's 4, like just like in the directions of you would imagine of the northeast, southwest.
Okay. Well, imagine. I'm gonna I'm gonna examine the gargoyle statue closest to me a little bit more thoroughly. Just gonna look at it a little bit more.
As you, so Darfarius, are you following along with him? You can unmute your mic to talk for these occasions. Okay, so yes, he is. As
Just get a little closer to this one over here.
uh,
Scared
as
of
you
these
guys,
statues.
as you guys approach it, you kind of marvel at this, like the detail of it. It's this building. For the most part, this castle has been like crudely built, but like built in this way that the foundation, everything is just stood with time, and it's like kind of brunt force built. It's just giant rocks and slammed
Does it
together.
look like the same?
the
architecture
gargoyles,
that
the gargoyles though seem to have like this fine detail. You notice like the claws look like they're retractable. You see like the snarling beak of it, and it looks like it salivates. And as you stare at the chest, it gives off the illusion that it just like breathes in and out. And then
Fuck
you
no,
look up
I'm
at
out.
it. You look at the face, and the eyelids just start to peel open, and immediately like
Slithering back.
you just hear the shattering sound of stone being like ripped apart, and the crackle is deafening.
You can't just walk away. You had to keep pushing it. You couldn't
I
just
don't have
go
wings.
down
I'm a
this.
snake. I have to slither.
Let's roll for initiative, huh?
Wow.
All right, Darth. Guess we got four gargoyles to take out.
Who else was on initiative? I guess I didn't get those numbers in.
They're 21, 22, Darth and
Oh.
Ulan. They beat both of them.
Darfarius had a 22. Noise.
Yeah.
Dar said, "Cue music."
You got it.
I knew this was gonna
And
happen.
what did you roll?
I told you
21.
not to do this.
You rolled a
21.
21.
Yeah.
All right,
Guess I could have.
let's go. You look like you guys came up, and you still have the advantage on the attack.
Ulan's always alert. He knew. All right, Darth. Roll some attack against this guy. Break his stone head off.
Rage.
Yeah, rage.
For the love of God, rage.
All right, you guys have to fill me in what's happening.
What are the effects of rage?
You do more damage and you take less damage. You're gonna rage. Do you need to lower your class? No. You don't need to lower. No, you don't have to lower your armor class. to
I
rage.
think he's asking whether or not he needs to.
That's only if you're using the Warhammer with
two-handed
or
and have a shield or
yeah.
something.
If you want to use
Use
the shield.
one-handed. You want to keep your shield for now.
But you can use rage and do more damage with that checkbox, and you take less damage. All your piercing, bludgeoning, or slashing damage is halved. And then if you go into a frenzy rage, you can then get you can take an additional attack, so you can take 3 attacks. But that's if you choose to.
It's ugly.
All right. Well, I got that loading.
Nice.
Okay. Came to play.
You can then attack again. 'Cause
Let's see. So that does hit. And it does 11. And who did you attack? Just go ahead and
the closest
pull
one.
down. There it is. Okay. Look at he's all over it. All right. So Darfarius with his one-handed, his little snake buddy, I don't know, slithering up his leg. These things came along and they just started screeching at him. Darfarius one-hander across the face of this thing, and just like as it connects, his arm just kind of like rings back, but a chunk of the stone flies off across the room, and just this trickle of black kind of ooze starts pouring down the face of this gargoyle. All right.
He can attack again. He has 2 attacks.
What up, Nick?
Darfarius has 2 attacks. Swing
Yep.
again.
You can't. He's too far. He's too far, Darth. This is guy within range.
Unless he does what, like, I think Darth has javelins, right?
True.
Would he be able to change in between the same action of attacking?
Yeah, generally the second attack is the same weapon.
So you're suggesting to him that he attacks the same guy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Typing. Oh, my bad. Thought he was dead.
Nah. He basically is like wiping off his blood and just like looking at you.
Fuck high.
Fuck him.
I like Fakai better.
Damn!
What was that?
Starskin
23 to
fucking
hit.
row.
Yeah, I was gonna hit. Monsters. Where are my monsters at?
Another 11.
Okay, sorry. Fill me in. You guys do me. Okay, so another
Does
11
damage.
on the same guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you come in with another giant blow, and just like chink, and you hear your arm vibrates back, and you see like a little bit more of like a drip from across his brow come down as he turns to you and just like lets off this howl, but it's like boulders crashing again against each other. Ulan.
All right. Go ahead. Are these squares 10 or 5?
So each one of these little squares is 5.
Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna recoil back a little bit before attacking this guy. Move back 5 feet and then lunge and attack this guy. It's a 23 hit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Okay, yes, that hit.
They trade out with Davis
And
bad
then
rolls.
since I lunge from 10 feet back, I get both of those.
So
Okay, as long as my combat rolls are okay, Terry, I won't be too mad.
15.
Because with this
All right.
group, that's what I need
So
to.
who was
not
that
fuck
against?
up.
This guy.
And that was
15.
15. Okay. As you lunge through, like you dig you're still as the snake, right?
Yeah.
For how much longer?
I get 2 hours total, and you said I was only in it for a few minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So as you manage to like your teeth dig into this still or
I get his
rocky
eyes,
flesh.
the soft, fishy
Yeah.
part.
Oh yeah, where the blood's already going, right? So it
Yeah.
just like and then as you pull back, it just opens up his eye wound. And it lets out that same like crackling sound. But it shakes you off. Okay. From across the room, let me see what these guys can do. It flies through the air, and God damn it! Lunging at the snake. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Does a
Isaac,
17 hit?
17 hits.
So this gargoyle just launches from across the room,
Which one is it?
and okay, so it will be this one, and it goes 60 feet, and it comes in, and it with its claws just picks up this snake that just like got tossed off the last body, and it with its claws digs in, and pierces for 4 slashing.
Well, I turn back into the
Ulan?
Goliath. Yeah. I had exactly 4 health left. I forgot that we had battled that one dude.
I was trying to tell you. Why are you doing this?
I forgot.
So as he grips your snaky lengthy body and digs his claws in,
I
his
transform.
blood rushes out and you get knocked to the ground, and when you hit the ground he's just kind of start transforming and this like really the rolls of the snake just start peeling backwards, and Ulan appears hunched on the ground. You're now in prone.
I'm prone?
Yeah, you were a snake. You're gonna come out prone.
I don't like land on my feet.
No.
Did you ever read Animorphs or anything?
Nope.
Well, that would okay.
I'm a,
You understand why you'd be
Druid
on
reading 101 Animorphs.
Okay, so with the next attack against Ulan, I did 11.
No.
By which one?
Wait. Also, don't
the
you get
claw-
advantage if he's prone?
Oh. Thank you for that. I'm gonna do the bite again. And the original was 11, so still doesn't hit.
Which?
But the
which one's
claws.
moving?
This is the one closest. So this one is this one here. Dives at Ulan, who just came back to flesh, and I did attack with a 24, natural 20. So I do 9 slashing.
Okay.
So this one's coming in too for the same thing. Like we're the 60-foot flying is all over the place.
Broken. Fuck.
I'm good. And this is again against Ulan, who was the snake. A 15 hit.
If it's the same as my armor class, does that hit or not hit?
It does hit.
It does hit. If it's your armor class that hits.
All right.
So that's 7 piercing. So this one comes flying in, and then it just like big open maw, and then it digs into your neck. Then the claws scrape down your back as it's latched onto you. So together, that's 7 piercing from the bite, 5 piercing from the claws.
Fuck.
And then this last one is coming in, and I think Darth is behind you, is why you're kind of getting the brunt of all this.
Protecting you, Darth. Using my body
18 hits, so the another one comes in and it grabs the other side of your neck, and
Do they have like enough room to like all grab on?
Sorry, and so you're prone still. So that is well actually only one's biting at this neck, this other one comes in from here, and so that's 4 piercing,
one
with
on
another
top of
6
me?
slashing from the claws. So they're just swarming on top of you. That came in the first person that came into this room that they're protecting, and their attentions are all drawn to you. So that is 10 damage on top of everything else that you face.
All
We're
right.
back to the top of the turn order.
I'm gonna use my stone endurance for that one.
As a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by
1d
all right 1d2 per.
plus 2.
Okay, so you took
So I take
3 from that one.
Nice.
Oh, I take 3. I thought
No,
it
it
was
takes.
10.
It does plus 2. So
Yeah, I get plus 2.
7 plus 2
Oh.
is 9. So
Yeah, okay, so you
takes
took
one.
1.
All right.
Isaac, you
Save
can
me,
do
Darth.
the +2 into your roll. You can type
Oh.
it out with +2, and it'll actually add it at the end.
Okay. I'll try to figure that out later. I can't use it again today. All right, Darth, you're up. Save me. Finish this one off.
Come on, Darfy.
Darth is hurting.
It says okay. Come out of mute. We'll be okay with it. That will hit, and you're still in rage. Okay, so that did 9 damage to, I believe, this one here, right? So you let loose another one of your hammer. And it just kind of starts wheeling back, crashes against the wall.
He can attack again, so he can swing again.
Yeah, you got
Again,
another
Darth.
attack.
Finish him.
Darth, you can You can do reckless attacks and have advantage, but they have advantage on you when you do that. But then you would start having advantage. So you can just click advantage and then just have it start doing reckless attacks, but you would at least have advantage. I'm telling you what you can do if you want to have 2 rolls per attack.
No one has advantage.
I'm just giving you options. I love you too. I miss your face.
Oh fuck. So you did this damage, but I have resistance to bludgeoning.
So yeah, you'd be halving all the damage that he did. You only have resistance to bludgeoning, so you're taking the full 15.
I have
but you
resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Then you have you resisted everything that they've done so far.
We're gonna die, Darth.
I'm gonna say it counts on this one because he's a baby gargoyle. He don't know what the fuck is happening. But the other ones, the 3 that you haven't touched yet, they do know that they are.
They do know that they're gargoyles.
We can't do that.
So yeah, you're gonna kill this one.
Okay, deal. That's fine.
That's no, dear. Come on.
That's so fair, Terry. Dude,
That
that's
is
so
the most fair
generous.
thing. That's the most fair thing I'm gonna do. One, I'm not gonna look back and figure out all those points, but
Oh, that's so funny. He's a baby.
all right. So Darfaris, you have another attack. What are you gonna do?
You get another attack. You can roll with advantage. It gives you a better chance of doing damage. Oh, David didn't even hear this. David,
We're fucked.
did you hear that?
I heard you cackling when I was on the other side of the apartment.
All our damage gets half.
We found out that this is a baby gargoyle, but the rest of them are not baby gargoyles, and the other ones take half damage to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Slashing.
So they're like
So-
all enraged.
So only one of them.
No,
is
it's
a
only
baby.
because Viva didn't want to do the math on the one that the damage has already been done, so he's just giving it to us. But the rest of them are going to be taking half damage from everything that they're doing that isn't magical.
Produce flame. That's gonna hit Darfarius.
It doesn't do well.
I mean,
And
10
that does
damage.
10. So, and you did it to this one here? Yeah, okay. So one of the gargoyles had been wearing diapers and had like a little binky in his mouth. And looked to Darfarius and says, "Meow." And then you set forth this flame that just engulfed it. And the stone structure of this gargoyle just starts to like peel away, and that same black goo just starts pouring down, and his little baby belly just pops open and goo comes out, and it falls to the ground. And then you just hear the worst sound you've ever heard in your life as the other 3 adult gargoyles just
Gross.
cry out in pain.
Gross.
Ulan.
You do
You
have
are up.
advantage when you're attacking Darth now.
Oh my god. Okay, Darfarius leans down and he just licks the baby belly.
Ew.
Jesus Christ.
Does Darth have any bonuses that he can do? Because he still have a bonus action if he has anything interesting.
Darth, do you have any bonus actions? Unmute yourself. We'll deal with your fucking flapping noise or you're breathing heavily into the mic.
It's hot as balls. I got a fucking fan going, dude. All right.
Oh yeah.
Not my
you're-
fat ass breathing. I swear to fucking God, it's not.
Okay, Darth Vader.
I'm not fat. I'm just hot.
Well, hey, to back up Dar's point, today is pretty crazy in the Bay Area. So I'm not.
Shit.
Like, he has every right to turn that fan on.
This shit is like right on me, dude. Like right on my, like yeah, the swampy area.
Lay it down
You
on
got
the
some
floor and
swamp
let it
ass.
just go up your your shorts.
What's the What are the bonus ones? What did they say? Bonus?
Yeah, you often have bonuses listed on like the feats and features and traits. Dragoon, if you can look real quick on his sheet, see if he has any bonus actions that'll be worthwhile. I don't remember which one.
see.
I'm looking real quick in the
Sorry to delay this. I was like looking when you said bonus. I was like,
I know,
where
I know,
the
I
fuck
know.
does it say?
The only one I can think of is going into a frenzy rage, which would give you another attack.
I think I did give you a little bit of.
Man, Darth, you had danger sense. We could have just known that these gargoyles were dangerous.
You're the one that was ahead of me and went forward. I just
Yeah,
backed you up.
don't blame Darth.
You had danger sense.
Danger sense. We had like metagaming sense, and you were just like, ah.
I don't see anything Darth can do.
All right. I mean, the only thing he can do is go into that I can think of off the top of my head is that he can go into a frenzied rage. That gives him a third attack.
Go frenzy, Darth. We got 3 more fucking gargoyles, and these ones take half.
Okay, so what do I need? So I'm already advantage.
You just say you're
I'm
frenzied,
already-
and you can.
Okay.
It'll give you a third attack. It happens the second time after you've raged. You can say you frenzied rage, and it gives you an additional attack. And afterwards,
Well, he's
it'll take
out
a
of
point
he's out of moves then.
He would get an additional move now.
Still already in
He
his
gets another
second.
one.
This would
If
give
you attack
him.
twice, he gets 3.
Okay, so now he's gonna say he's frenzied
Yeah,
and have one more attack.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it can happen at any.
Fuckers off of me.
Which is the one on his neck? Is it this one?
All of them.
Yeah,
Oh.
like is this one
Right,
and
one in the
this
middle?
one that are on his neck, and then this one.
Hold on. Did they let go
right.
when they were screaming? Because you said they were screeching because the other
That
one
was-
was killed.
Yeah, you're not being held.
Okay. Cool.
You're not whatever that is.
Restrained.
You're not restrained. You're not restrained.
All right. Damn. Oldie but goodie.
Scimitar. All right, that will
It's-
hit.
It's slashing, but you don't worry.
Oh,
And
You're good.
So you're gonna
Oh,
do.
there
You're
you
gonna do
That's
13 divided by 2, so that
Six.
will be 6.
Why divided
So
by
which one?
2?
Because
half.
slashing doesn't. Slashing is
You
half.
said bludgeoning.
He
No, I
all
said
three-
bludgeoning,
all physical
slashing, and
attacks.
piercing.
It's like fighting you, bro.
Oh fuck! I thought he said only bludgeoning. That's why I'm trying to stay away from that.
Yeah, it was smart. Yeah.
All right.
All right, Ulan.
Hoop
Alright.
Ulan brings the magic.
Do I have to do anything before I can attack, or do I have to
No.
do athletics to get up?
You have half movement now. Because
Oh, I
half your
just
movement is to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess I stand up and transform into my dinosaur. So I got one more wild shape.
Okay. So,
We need Megazord power now.
in front of all of them, like, so they're all like climbing on top, and then like from in the midst of this dog pile, dinosaur appears, like he's about to win the state championship for his high
Angel
school.
Grove.
And for them biting me, I'm gonna bite this dude
Jesus
back.
Christ, you do look like Teen Wolf.
Hit that one. There's
Okay, so
20
that's
hit.
gonna hit. All right, so that's 3. You did 3 damage.
And then I'm gonna claw.
And this one?
No, same one. Same one, right on top of me.
This one here.
No, on top of me.
This one here.
Yeah,
Okay.
claw.
Let's go. Good roll. Good roll.
Damn! Holy crap!
Yeah.
Sorry. So this one does
8.
3, and then minus.
It's 8 or 9. I don't know which one you would choose.
I'm gonna do 8.
Okay.
So 3 minus 8 is 11.
And then he's gonna get clawed again.
That also hits.
Yeah.
Ooh, wee for 5.
All right. Oh, I guess my guy jumped back.
No, sorry, I
Did
just
you
had to
move me?
move you out. I just had to move you out of the way so I could find you.
I imagine if I move, they attack me. Do they?
You do not want to move out of the way.
No. Not.
Okay. What did I do here? All right, so is this my turn?
I think so.
Yeah. Good. 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 Let's see here. No, sorry, I gotta move you. I gotta keep moving you. 13 misses, but 17. So again, they just keep flapping their wings and they're coming at you. You take 3 slashing. Darth, are you all the way up the steps yet? You're still behind. He's still in front of you.
He's on the
though.
top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's right behind me. So,
So you took that 3 slashing, right?
yep.
All right. I need you to take 6 piercing, followed by 6 slashing. So they just keep flying at your dinosaur form. You're looking like a raptor, and you have a long neck, and so they're grabbing you. You have something to say? Not yet. The third one. Rolled a 21. So that's 3 piercing, followed by. So he has multi attack, and 17 attack, which does 6 slashing. So I'm assuming. What was your AC?
For my
The dinosaur.
dino, it is 13.
Oh, okay. So you add on another 5 piercing? Sorry, my bad.
Oh, I guess I'm back into my full on form. Fuck.
This time you're not in prone
Okay.
because as he takes his damage, you had your legs on you.
Cool.
But yes. So my first attack was a 13 with 5 piercing, and then 17 attack with 3 slashing. So I think I only told you 3 slashing. Then the next one did 22 with 6 piercing, 19 with 6 slashing, 21 with 3 piercing.
Yeah, you
17
killed my
with 3
dino.
slashing. Yeah, so your dino dead.
My dino's dead. I stayed alive.
leaving you standing there, Ulan style. Darfarius is up. We can go.
Save me, Darth. Unmute yourself. This is the one I've been attacking.
That was for the habit. Okay, yeah, that guy in the middle. That's what I'm gonna go for.
Advantage on all your attacks.
Yeah, you get 3 attacks. Remember, do you have something that doesn't flash or bludgeon or
Piercing.
pierce?
Same
You
thing.
can't pierce either.
Yeah.
Oh, piercing, same thing as what?
Oh, you can just
So-
breathe
All
fire.
3 of
They
those
have-
are restricted or halved. You can still
You just
do
have to
them.
breathe
You're
fire.
going to be doing damage if you hit. It's just going to be half damage. So you just need to know that
Oh, what
going
about
into
his-
it.
What about his Lightbringer? 'Cause he has the Lightbringer,
That's bludgeoning.
isn't it?
It is
It's
bludgeoning
magic.
damage, but it's
Bludgeoning,
enchanted.
and these aren't undead, so he's not going to get the advantage.
Oh.
Right. I mean, is it just against non-magical weapons? Because,
Damage resistance is bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks
So the
not
Lightbringer-
made with adamantium weapons.
the Lightbringer is a magical weapon.
Yeah.
But the Lightbringer only does is advantage against.
It's a +1.
Yeah,
It's still +1 because it's still that's a +1
Right.
enchantment. So it's still magical.
Okay. Yeah.
So Lightbringer would work.
So like it wouldn't
nice.
have any additional damage, but it wouldn't be halved.
It would still be the +1. It will not be doing the divine damage because they're not undead, but it's still magical, so it won't be halved. So it'll be still doing the +1. Ow! Fuck! I hit my table. It'll be still doing
Yeah.
the.
So long as he
Okay.
lights it, though.
Yeah, it's still enchanted, but yeah,
All right, let's roll that.
it's still
I
an
haven't touched
enchanted
that yet.
weapon. It still has. It's something that can't be destroyed. It's not just It's not just steel. That's the
So he
ruling
doesn't
on it.
have to light it. It's just enchanted.
You can light it, like it won't. You can still cast it. It's just not gonna be doing anything special with the casting. It's still a +1 weapon.
All right, that hits. Let's see what happens.
There's still bludgeoning.
Right? No, but the type is
Oh,
still
oh,
bludgeoning.
I see.
It's
I
just
see
an
what you're saying, I
enchanted
see what you're saying.
bludgeoning.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that. All right.
You're saying it shouldn't be.
It's coming from a right because it's coming from a magical weapon based on the description. Because you said it's coming from any non-magical weapons. Read it
Right.
again.
That's what he said.
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Lightbringer's
Right.
a magical attack.
It's not a magical attack unless it's only magical once it's attacking a dead creature.
But but
Why would I attack a dead creature?
I think the ruling is description. I think the description is what the thing is.
What
is
I'm
like
gonna
that-
do? What I'm gonna do here
Let me
is I'm
explain
gonna half it +1.
All right.
Can,
So
wait,
you're gonna get.
can I explain real
You're
quick?
gonna.
5.5.
You're gonna get 3. Plus
You tripping?
+1 is 4. Plus the 2 is rage is gonna be 6.
So
Seven and a half.
the ruling generally would be is because bludgeoning, piercing, and everything like that is not a magical source. So if it's an enchanted weapon, it's considered magical damage. Does that make sense?
But he
Because-
also hasn't. But he also hasn't initiated the magical part of it, because that thing only does magical attacks once he's lit it.
But
He
it
has-
still has a +1 on it. It has two parts
Because
of the enchantment.
it would never have done the magic against dead creatures unless he initiated the light on it. So he hasn't even done that yet.
Right, that's the namesake of it. But like, for example, my +1 longbow is still considered a magical weapon because it has a +1 enchantment on it. Does that make sense?
Not all of them are magical though. +1 just means it's a higher fabrication of the device.
So
the weapon
I've
is-
always
of-
understood
is
that
of-
+1s are considered magical because it's a
Yeah, I
+1.
don't think so, because it's like made of better steel. It's made of like is a dragon bow, so it's just a more powerful weapon. Doesn't make it magical. Because once we get to a thing where a creature is immune to magical, then you're not
Yeah,
going to
sure.
start saying, okay, I have this +1 armor, I have this +1 bow. I need to subtract that. No, because it's just finer equipment.
Okay.
So
I'll,
like
what I'll say is,
that's fine.
Wait,
That-
so
that's
if
a fine
it's lit,
ruling
he
then.
gets the full
Alright.
damage.
I just thought it was +1 enchantments.
So if he lights it, he gets the damage.
I'll say he'll
Right.
start getting the damage.
All right, light that shit, Darth. Does that
What?
count as?
What I need to do? Like pull up my candle? How the fuck do I light?
No, you just gotta say the words. You gotta say
Oh,
the Darfarious words.
light this bitch up!
This this mace just fucking ignites with this white hot flame, and so what we're saying now is he takes the 7 plus the 2, right?
Yes.
Now it's magical.
Plus a rage.
Yeah, he said the +2.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
seven-
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's strike him
Okay.
again.
Yeah. Strike his ass.
That was this
again.
one right in front of you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one I attacked as well. Just gotta kill this one. One at a time, Darth.
Uh oh. What happened?
Strike
Did it turn off?
again. Get your third strike in.
Does that hit?
No.
Probably not.
No.
I love that.
I don't like this Lightbringer. I just want to make sure.
Dude,
Is he still in?
Lightbringer's
Is he
still
still
your
get a
best
third
choice.
attack?
Yeah,
No,
he still gets a
yeah,
third
this
attack.
would be my third. Fuck! Come on,
more
roll. There we go.
Ooh wee. All right.
Dart still has some of the best distribution. Like they're like
11.
pretty like
so
tight.
Same guy.
Yeah, same guy.
After you've cracked him the third time, the first one hits, breaks open like a chunk of his jaw, just like shatters off his face. You see that black goo just start pouring down. The second one just flanks off of the one of the wings, and then the third one smashes his hand, and that had been previously grabbing Ulan, and the fingers shatter away, and then just like that black goo just starts pouring down him. With this one, Ulan is up.
All right. Ulan's gonna go ahead and ice knife this bitch in the middle.
Get his ass.
Well, look. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Don't worry about that one. I'm trying to get the. How do I make it so you can see what it says?
What's happening here?
God damn it! I'm trying to make it so you can see what the description says. All right, you create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. On hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage, hit or miss. The shard, so hit or miss, the shard explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Dexterity saving throw of what?
What does that go
DC.
against, Alex?
Wait, dexterity saving throw against your saving
Yeah.
your spell's DC.
Oh, so 13.
And it'll do 9 damage.
2d6.
No, he has to roll the damage.
Isn't that with the?
No, that was.
What is the 9 that he fucking?
Yeah,
rolled
why
then?
did you do 9, 9, and 23?
I was trying to show the description of the ice.
I get it, but then what is the 9?
The 9 was
Oh,
the
the
initial.
9 the initial
9
attack,
was the chance
the
for him to
1d10.
stab, like his attack, and then
Yeah,
Still
his
explode.
damage for explosion was 2d6, which was
yeah.
which
Which is regardless to all three of them.
Which is 3,
3.
Yeah.
They just take 1 damage.
and then damage, and then if you make the save, you get what?
You make the
If they
save,
make the
you
save.
take
Half?
So 1.
Okay. Half.
Jeez, that was fucking weak as shit. Let's see. So all of them except for one, and that will be this one here, makes the save. So he takes the 3, and the other ones take 2 damage.
3 damage. Oh wait.
No, because they made the save, so they get half.
Oh.
And so I'm giving the benefit.
Oh, okay. I was confused. Like, I was half listening. I was like, wait, what? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
One's gonna swipe some of that black blood and flick it into one of their eyes as well.
I don't think that does anything. Okay, it's no longer your turn. And oh, sorry. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Do we want to take a bathroom break real quick here? I guess not. We just gotta fill air.
Fuck, I'm gonna die.
Let's just go.
I forgot that we had battled previously.
You
How
forgot?
have you forgotten that?
It's been like weeks.
It's been 2
Yes, and I
weeks.
spent the entire beginning of this entire session saying, "Well, shit, they blew up. They set off a bomb in the other side of the castle, and I'm trying to not get killed because of it."
I know, we were just focused on your guys's, and my character still had full health. Darth is hurting.
So nothing you said makes sense of why you would have gone upstairs and then been like, I'm gonna
then
keep
been like,
poking
"Oh,
around.
I was curious. Oh well.
All right, guys. Sorry about this, because I thought this was going to send around to Rainier and Valen.
We're all just dying in this game.
I'm somewhere
Oh, it
twiddling
moves
my
back
thumbs,
to
being like
us?
thinking about how to speak, and I'm just like, any moment now, I'm gonna be able to practice my speech, ready for that door to open. And I'm gonna have my whole thing ready to go.
I will say, DW, you know that they came up, and we've now gone
Can he
through.
like hear us?
We've now gone through what, 3 rounds?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, this is the
I would say
round.
by the next round, you can appear if you need to. But
You heard the
To
commotion.
be completely fair, my character is more concerned with defusing. So like, this is what my plan was.
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
Maybe
saying
they'll
is that
stop attacking
at
if they see
this
you.
point in time, you could possibly.
I told them to
all right.
hide. I didn't tell them to keep going upstairs.
I get it.
Well, you don't know how far we went up. You just hear commotion.
I don't hear commotion. I was just waiting for the door to defuse the situation for the explosion that happened moments ago.
Let's see. So my first attack
I'm gonna go to
against
the bathroom. I'll be right back.
the troublemaker, which is Ulan. I did 9
Feels
attack.
so good to hear it's Ulan and not Darking.
Ulan, that did not hit. Ulan does a 13 hit.
No.
Okay, so the first one is done. 19 does hit,
Yes.
and it did 8 piercing.
Ouch.
How are they still not attacking Darf?
Well,
Because I'm in front of him.
and also he's the first one that came up.
Do they just like have like a very distinctive like, oh my god? so you're just playing off of the gargoyles lore of like what they actually. That's rude.
They were made to protect this area. 14 hit.
No.
Okay, so then does the 18 hit?
Yes.
5.
Okay.
That would be 5 piercing, and then a 10 doesn't hit. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now that's the end of their turns. So again, they're just like, it's like birds. They're just coming at you, man, and they're just clawing and slashing and biting at you.
Me.
I'm coming. Damn, we still gotta kill that guy in the middle.
I'm
going for that
dying.
I don't know, man. I'll try it again. No, let me set. I don't want to. Fire. Kill it with
Okay.
fire.
That does 8 damage to the one in the center.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you get 10 from
I don't
6
know,
plus 2?
It's 6 plus. Yeah, you're right.
So
I thought
the
that
one there's like, you just see like the cracks start to form across the body of this gargoyle. The wings are chipping, and that black goo just starts like it starts to ignite, and so this thing is like just burning at all of its joints. All right, you got 3 attacks still, or 2 more attacks still.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the same thing. No, wait. I'm gonna use my Lightbringer. It's still on fire. Just so you know.
Ooh-wee. Yeah,
There we go.
I'll hit.
All right, there we go.
Nice.
All right, let's hear it.
Fuck yeah, man. I just like kept thinking like this bitch has gotta melt. Set his ass on fire.
You bring your Lightbringer down. This shining light on the end of this mace, this white hot light, crashes onto the head of this gargoyle. It shatters in, the flames like shatter to the walls, and now parts of the walls are kind of in flames. And your Lightbringer just kind of pulses with this light.
Let's go.
Darth would be like the person to be able to set stone on fire. I love it.
One more.
more. Let's do it again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Christ, these fucking rolls, dude.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm gonna give you. Which one is this against?
This guy on the right.
Got here. Okay, so I'm gonna.
What'd I miss?
Darf shattered one. There's two left, but Ulan's next and is in.
Dire Straits. All right, my turn.
As you look around this room, your back is towards this spiral staircase, and these gargoyles are just like fluttering around you. It's about a 4-foot drop to one side. There's no railing. The room again is just cluttered with bookshelves and tables with baubles and books and star charts, and then in the center of the room is this telescope.
Gotta be something special though. All right,
Who cares if it's something special? Like, you're gonna die. This place is gonna be special because it's gonna be your fucking grave.
I cast Cure Wounds level 2
All right,
on myself. All right,
your health up too. I haven't even seen your health
Alright.
at. You got a 10. You got plus 10.
Yeah,
No, it's 15.
plus,
At a level.
because I cast it at a higher level.
He gets both of them. The bottom number is like cure wounds normally, and then the extra roll is the 5 on the top.
Gotcha.
If you read the detail, it makes more sense than what he's rolling.
Okay.
Which I don't know.
You're
how
back
to
up to 20.
Yeah.
Holy
Barely.
shit.
You fucking almost killed me.
Aren't you? Can't you rage?
Does that do anything for me when
It would
I'm
save you. Wouldn't it cut your damage you take by half?
Oh, but then I couldn't cast Cure Wounds.
Now, yeah,
Now you
can't- Yeah, now you've already done
Yeah,
it.
you wouldn't have been able to do anything then, but now like your Goliath part of you starts taking over. You were on the precipice of death, and now there's a Goliath part of your.
I heal
Snaps.
myself and rage, taking half damage. Do I still get an attack?
No.
I don't think so. I think my turn's over.
All right. All right. So again, you take 5 slashing, and then 6 slashing.
A 5 to
So-
hit, or I take.
Okay, so the first one comes at you, 10 to attack, doesn't hit with his
Okay.
bite, and then but its claws rake across your back, slashing you for 19, which does 5 slashing.
Is that
Okay.
halved
The
already?
next one, huh?
Is that halved already or no?
So then you would have it.
2.
Okay, so 2.
That would be 2. Then the next one comes in to bite, does 11, so it doesn't hit. But the claws again rake across your back, doing 6 slashing, so that's 3.
All right.
And then Darfarius is up.
Again, coach. Alright, this bitch is gonna get it. Same formula, because it ain't broken. Set his ass on fire. Ah, fuck.
The formula broke. The formula broke.
That does not hit.
Alright, good thing I'm in rage mode. Let me bring this back out. There we go.
There
That
we go.
does hit.
Yeah.
need to finish
Give
this.
it to. All right. So you bring Lightbringer again with this flaming white light.
So beautiful. And I'm gonna
And-
do it again.
Same guy.
Same guy, because apparently he's not dead, motherfucker. All right. 21 total. I mean, sorry, I know
Say,
7
what?
plus 2
All right.
is
So
not
this one just as you hit it, the wings just kind of shatters in half. The black spray hits the wall.
Can I go lick it?
Later.
Oh my god!
We don't have time right now.
You did not just say it.
All right, Ulan.
Oh my god!
Wait, did you kill another one?
No.
Oh,
not
I
dead.
heard to lick it, and I was like confused.
All right, so it's my turn.
I said he don't have time for it.
Gotcha.
All right, so I can't use spells now because I'm in rage. Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So I guess all I have is a club. And I'm gonna smack this dude with my club.
You do rage damage
Oh
too.
my.
Make sure you check it.
I did check it.
Okay.
10, so 5.
That's 10. So it does 5 damage to which one?
This guy. Finish
Guy
him
here?
off. Finish him off.
Okay. You have another attack?
Nope.
No.
So you send this one kind of like reeling back, and his chest opens up. More just spews out. And he turns to you. Uh, 13 doesn't hit.
Nope.
7 and 9 doesn't hit. So the first one that you just hit, and it's just like its shattered wing makes it like kind of like fluttering side by side and moving like in the janky way. It goes to attack you, but it misses. The next one, 18, does hit. It bites onto your neck, doing 8 piercing.
4.
And then the next one, and then with its claws, as soon as it grabs onto your neck, it just digs its claws into your chest, slashes down, and causing 6 slashing, so 3.
Okay. Finish this fucker, Darth.
What's your
I'm still alive.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
still not dead? Alright. Let's break the formula. I know that's a hit, baby.
All right, so you go after this one, right? And you do, right? That's who you're after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lightbringer comes in. Let's hear it.
Yeah. I swing that motherfucker over my head, and I come down on this motherfucker, and his head obliterates with
Just
the light.
like it indents, it shatters. The whole body starts to shatter and implode or explode in this way that where all that same black goo just lights up. You turn to the last one, and it's just kind of making this screeching sound at you.
I lick his screeching sounds.
Alright,
And I look to this motherfucker too.
whack him.
Oh, you want some of this?
2 more.
Yeah.
As that Lightbringer comes across his face, knocks off like part of his nostril, and then like this bloody nose, that black goo starts trickling down. And he just kind of turns to you with these red eyes and cackles.
He was the grown up.
Hit him again.
All right. Again. Oh, you like the pain, huh? Let's bring the pain. Bring the pain. Tell me how I killed him.
As you let loose, Lightbringer that white light just shatters the shoulder. The shoulder just opens up, but all you just see is like this milky dark black liquid.
Juice.
Ulan.
How long does my rage last?
As long as you want it to, baby.
It lasts until you stop attacking or they don't attack you, or a minute. I don't remember which one it is.
Yeah, so it's like if you run away or something and no one attacks you, then it just kind of goes away.
Yeah, I think it's like a minute. But yeah.
Fuck.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I just take this wooden club and
Ding! Right
hard
off of it. You get 2 attacks though.
No, he doesn't.
I tell
With
Darth,
rage?
don't strike there.
It's a level 5 thing for a barbarian. He's only a level 1 barbarian.
Oh, that was your turn.
Yeah.
Oh my! Good night, sweet friends. $17 hit. So 6 slashing, 3 slashing, 16 hit.
16. Yeah.
All right, so that's another 6 piercing. So that's 3 piercing. So 6 total.
Still alive.
How you doing, buddy? Holy shit. So the gargoyle, like with the last bite, just like kind of picks you up above the staircase.
Well, it's just
with
bloody.
Yeah, just and you're just kind of flopping there like a fish. The blood is just dripping down you. Darfarius.
Darth, you better save him quick. Your boy toy's about to go down.
And Darth dropped out of the call.
Did he?
No.
Oh no. Yeah, I think the most efficient way for Ulan to do some of the stuff is like when he wild shapes, is then use his rage, because then he'll be in a beast form that has different HP, and then he'll be halving the damage he takes there while using the physical abilities and not using spells there. But then he's captured.
Well,
That's a
with
great
Darfarius
idea.
gone, should we go to the next room, not knowing how this is gonna go? I say so.
I guess.
I say so. I say so. We check in on Rainier and Valen. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Where is this?
Terry, you there?
I'm still here. I'm.
All right,
I'm
you don't have
zooming
camera, so I didn't
in
know if
and
you're
out
making
of the
sure.
map. No
We're just,
problem.
we're definitely just making sure.
I'm trying.
All right.
I was trying to find myself on the map. Okay.
Yeah. Once I moved it back.
Sorry, I went to get a refill. What happened?
Do you guys?
No,
Do
we're
you
gonna
guys
put it on
realize
pause.
that? Do you guys realize? Now for the row 20, when you click on a character, it lists up everything available for the inventory and the spells and everything.
Yeah. Hey, you paid attention to the chat. I did that. I spent a lot of hours doing that. But I'm glad you noticed.
He also cut his
I noticed a couple hours. I noticed last time. Well, no, I noticed a couple hours ago, not last time. I didn't see it last time.
I did it like
I
a
just
month ago,
wanted-
but yeah, I appreciate it.
Mm.
Love you, Terry. Okay. So yeah, we don't. So Darth, where you left off, one of the gargoyles was holding your best buddy
Bloodied.
up in the air, just bleeding like he's crucified on the cross. And we don't know what's gonna happen next. And then now we're gonna bounce down to Rainier and Valen, who are approaching a room.
No, I need to know.
It's a cliffhanger. You shouldn't have walked away.
Shit, isn't that a song?
Okay,
Sing the
so I turn to Rainier and ask him, so do you know where our guys is?
You're on mute, David.
Valen, shut up. We do not have time for this. I quickly look around. I do a quick perception check to make sure that we aren't being. I don't know if this lets me know, but like if the other guards out here are quickly looking, and I don't really care, and I continue in through this door. Trying to get back to where I last saw my group.
Okay.
Valen follows me quickly.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now that I am in,
When they come in the door,
you have a action.
I see a random ass person in here.
guys, it's
look,
me.
You look and,
And
you see
I draw my sword.
a half elf with his long flowing golden hair standing next to a body that looks exactly like it.
I still draw my sword,
Okay.
and I say,
The
what
body
fuck's
should be
going on?
upstairs. I think
No,
we
it
said.
was down here. You
No.
guys chased the body down here.
I thought we said we took the body upstairs.
No,
Oh, yeah.
That was. We did say we brought the body
Oh, we
upstairs.
did.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah, we did say that.
We brought the body
Oh, you
upstairs.
did?
Yes,
Yeah,
the body's
we did.
upstairs.
Okay,
I came
I'm
back
sorry.
downstairs after
In
we
all
brought
the
it up.
stupidity, I forgot.
I understand that there could be a mistake. Well, I'm trying to be clear about what I did. I don't.
Okay, are you guys locking this door or not?
No, not yet.
Do I have the time to do that? Because I don't know who the fuck's in front of me right
Can
now.
I? I'll tell you
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Okay,
Okay.
guys,
Sword
it's
in
me.
hand.
Go
Nope,
upstairs quick.
You have an
bathroom-
accent,
Who is me?
right? Aren't you in character?
Not if I'm just seeing them. If I don't see someone right behind them, I'm gonna be. It's just gonna be me. If I see
I'm trying to
guards
close the
right
door
As long
behind
as
them,
you're doing the illusion, you have to be in character.
it's my voice.
Isn't that part of the spell? Isn't that part of the thing? Is that like you just take on the
No.
trait?
No,
So the voice is like deception.
yeah, it's part of my deception.
You guys are really fucking up a good time here. But anyways,
I will do the voice. Don't worry.
Viva, I'm currently trying to play it out so that I don't already know that it's Alex standing in front of
Right,
me.
I got you.
Guys, it's me. It went bad. Darfarius and Ulan should be upstairs hiding. All right, get upstairs and hide. I will take care of it. We found the elf. He's dead. I'm assuming his person. I'm assuming his thing, and I'm gonna try to get the guards somewhere else. Go.
Sure thing. I found a friend.
Hide. Search the body
well-
when you get up there.
Okay, I'll go look for a body.
Looks like me, but without a head. Looks like
Okay.
this without a head.
Okay, flamboyant in leather pants. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
And then I go to the door and I get to the door.
Alright, so I move in front from the door.
I needed really quickly, Viva. I have had a loading thing on my screen for the longest time. I need to refresh the page real quick, so just give me 1 sec.
yeah. So I'm gonna send these two up to the second floor.
And I'm sending them up there.
Can we say our battle was going on while they were all doing this? Maybe they heard.
Yes. Yes.
Come save
I
us.
don't know if
Why
we've
did we
heard
go
any of
through
this.
there?
I just said you guys were up. I said exactly what I would have thought. I told you guys. I left you guys upstairs and hiding, and
Yeah.
I'm staying out here to defuse the situation.
Okay.
And that's all I
So
said.
here we are. We have Rainer and Valen upstairs on the second floor of the central tower.
You put them in. Oh, there's two
Yeah.
of them up here.
Yeah,
There's two. There's another group of them over here.
that's fine.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about that.
I'm just sorry. You are good.
Alrighty, so we get up to the second floor. I turn to Valen and I say, "Do you see a body, a apparently headless body around here somewhere?"
Let me do perception.
Okay.
So we got some good rolls tonight now.
So
You see this beheaded body of this leather-clad, very fine man, laying there and amongst like the very tall carpet, on the tables and on the drawers and on the furniture. You see like a wide variety of toys, adult toys.
Some white stains.
Wait.
Yeah.
We're just like a hallway on the second floor, and those things are just out in the hallway.
This isn't. This is this hallway. This room that you're in.
Because there's another floor.
Is, yeah. But this room that you're in isn't just a hallway. It's like
Sex room.
like a living room. That's covered. Like the walls are covered, draped in like these satin sheets. There's candles burning. There's incense going.
Very sensual.
There's a wall. There's a watermelon in the corner with like this hole drilled into it.
What did we talk about before we started the stream, Viva?
The longer the longer you look at this room, the more interesting things you find. But
can I do an investigation on the body?
Yeah. As you guys approach the body, you do find a key ring.
Okay, I grabbed that.
And you turn to the door that's right next to you.
And a what?
And you just like turn to the door that's next to you, which would be this door.
And that's all they found on the body was the keyring?
Yeah.
Okay, can I open that door then?
Yeah, with that key ring, yeah, immediately the door.
Oh God.
Here we go again.
We've got to defuse the situation, and we're going to go right into another one. We have 2 or 3 or 4 ongoing situations. Let's open another door. The door is open.
I peek in. Do I perceive anything scary or dangerous or anything living or attacking in here?
Immediately you see the snarling, blood shed teeth of a dragon. Mouth open.
I close the door. I close the door. Door's closed. I lock it.
fuck this shit up,
I
man.
lock it.
Wait, you
It's
saw
locked.
a dragon in that space?
Don't care. I locked it. It's caught. Nope. Locked it. And then I'm going back downstairs. I don't care what's going on upstairs. I'm going back down where it's safe. I turn to Valen and I say, Valen, we're leaving. I
told you
found
guys
this key ring and we're leaving. And we go back downstairs.
What color was the dragon, Viva?
He didn't have
All he saw was teeth. Snarling teeth. Pearly white.
He was gone. That was the end of that.
That's that. Nope. No, thank you.
What?
All right, so you guys headed back down to the first floor.
We're going to go sit in the first floor. We're going to lock the door and we're going to sit there and wait.
Can we do a short rest?
Not
You and I are fine. We haven't really
okay.
done much.
Back to
Okay, so you guys are back with each other.
And we'll let Darwin go do what he wants, or you can go back up to what are the other things that we don't know is happening to go happen. And we're just going to sit here in the lounge and read some books and wait for things to blow over.
Okay, so they come back downstairs. Like, what did you find on the body? What did you hear? Where's Darfarius and Ulan?
I
We
didn't
saw
find
a very
Darth
we
and
saw a
Ulan.
very decorated room with a watermelon inside, and then I think Rainer like trying to peek through a door, but like in a quick flash, he just told me that let's get the fuck out of here. So I just follow him back.
I saw some big old teeth, and I was like,
Was
not-
that Rainer?
not right now.
Was it Rainer and Ulan again doing something you didn't want to see with teeth this time?
Probably, and you know what? I just didn't want
I
to.
don't know, but after what we just been through,
I don't
trust
understand. I
it's
told him to go
about day
upstairs and
2,
hide.
so-
I mean, I guess the stairs keep going up, but I don't know why. I told them to just go upstairs and hide. I don't know where they would be. What did you find on the body?
This key ring.
There
It's mine.
was a ring like shape of a key.
If
And
I look like
I think
this, I
Rainer-
might need that. I might need that as proof. I'll give it back to you when it's done. But right now, I'm the king of the castle.
Okay,
I take
I
it.
think Rainer, you can just give it to him.
Okay.
All right.
DW, what's your next play? Or else I'm gonna go back to
Yeah.
the idiots.
Hold on. I need to see what just happened to the stream. 1 second. Does the stream freaking out for anybody else, or is it? It just
where
started-
I'm at.
It just
Oh,
started
we're on
flashing
that.
different colors for me.
No, it's looking good. It's just on your bacteria and everything. Looks good on my devices.
Okay, I have no drops. All right, it's just loading weird on mine. I guess it's just me. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm going to down a healing potion real quick, and then I'm going to listen to the door and hear if
What
I
door?
hear the guards like they're
This door
approaching.
here?
The door that we're by. So here's my intention.
Right. Okay. Yep. Okay.
So here's my intention. I want to, if I hear the guards approaching, I want to head out first. I want to head
Yep.
out like I'm going out like the guy
In command.
in command. Exactly. If I don't hear the guards approaching, I'm going to sit back
Yeah.
real quick with Ulan and them. But I know that I need to act soon because there was a loud explosion that came from this area.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm trying to give you if you want me to act, I'll just assume the guards are approaching and I'll move out. If the guards aren't approaching, you want to go
Go
back
ahead and
upstairs.
go ahead and play it how you want to play it, and then we'll react to it.
Okay, so I down my I'm gonna take one of my healing potions because I have 2. 6. This goes up to 1.
While he's preparing to go out, I ask, "Hey, what the fuck happened? There's a big old explosion."
This guy was
shit
the elf
fell for
wizard.
us real fast.
Right, the elf wizard who is the king of the castle. Darth and Ulan found him. They started fighting him. He was going to alert everyone of where we were. We ended up trying to kill him before he got out, and in his last-ditch effort, he sent out a thunder wave that rocked the castle. He's dead, as you sound, but I'm going to...
But where is his head?
but he's dead.
I think Darth ate the head.
I think Ulan ate the head.
Now what happened? Oh, you ate the head?
Yeah.
Yeah, the snake. Okay.
Do you remember what's? I don't remember. I got your browser. Do you remember what it is? I can't remember if it's 1d4. Is it? It's 2d4 plus 2 or 4. I can't. I think it's 2d4 plus 2.
For what?
Or what?
Healing potion.
Yes. Let me bring it up.
I think it's 2d4 plus 2. And I think the max I can get is 10. Oh, and Valen, can you quick give me? Can you give me one of those quick songs as inspiration?
Yeah.
I just need a song real quick before I go out and do this.
Okay,
Regular healing.
so I basically
Whoa.
because what?
Okay, he is there next to you guys.
Yeah, he said he was down here.
Yeah, because I came
Okay,
back
sorry.
down. I came back up with Rainer. So basically, after
hate you, game.
after all deals and everything, I put both of my hands on the shoulders of Derek and saying that, look, here's the situation, buddy. We are as toasted and as fucked as we ever been in throughout all these times that we travel. So we need you to focus 1000% to get us out of this problem, whatever mess that you guys created. Go out there and convince the guards and kill anybody you need to, but let us get the fuck out of here.
Gotcha. Thank you. I feel inspired.
And
I don't feel inspired by my dice rolls of double ones, but yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Valen, for sharing that.
All right, and then
All right.
you guys go hide somewhere. Maybe look for where Darth and
Well,
Ulan went.
we are hiding.
Come over here.
Unless
We can come sit in the bedroom and read books or whatnot.
Just
where you caught Ambrose Joss with his pants down, literally. So,
Okay,
I will.
we're talking about here. Abaras Joss? Yeah.
Wait,
So
what?
Abaras Joss was. So Terry, you don't remember? Abaras Joss was the guy who convinced everybody else to not murder Wurs.
Yes, I remember.
He was invited back to the castle to investigate something. They happened to find him enjoying some literature
All right.
in the castle. Wow, this really is a kink show. We're not getting away from it.
Leading it to us.
I get it, DW.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's not us. It's you.
Yeah, you're right. I was like, no, it's not weird. And then I was like, yeah, that's probably a detail I put in.
Yeah, we open the door and you're like, oh yes, he has his pants down. And everybody's like, all right, cool, grab his dick.
let's set the tone. How do we do this? The first door we ever come to in the game is a door we can only open by the penis lock. So I just want to set the tone of this whole campaign. It's not us that is having this problem. It might be the DM.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm working through some shit. Let's figure it out. Let's see where it goes. All right, what's
Don't worry,
happening?
we'll go on this journey with you, bud.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, so how,
I just
though?
like that moment of
no,
self-realization.
Huh.
It might be me.
That one, that
No.
totally was me.
Out of all the scenarios that you can possibly come up with, how is it the guy is? I can't even.
He had a long trip and he couldn't do. He was always surrounded by people. He finally got some privacy
I
after
can't
like
even.
4 or 5 months. I don't know.
We didn't say what he was a monk of. Anyways, all right. So,
Let's just go. Let's just go sit and let's just hide out in that room. These doors are locked, or we can lock this door. And...
Yeah, so we can both enjoy those literature as well.
Hold on there, son. I don't swing that way there, friendo.
The books are boring. I told you guys about the book.
I like to point out that the people that are going to get the short rest are the people that haven't had any combat yet.
True.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
Hey, it's not my fault that I'm
going
prepared.
outside. I'm going out. I'm gonna head out like I'm in charge. All right, here we go. Guards! Where are you?
Do you want me to do the voice real quick?
If you give me
for you?
give me a quick one. But I remember it was like Hans
All right.
Gruber, and I can't really pull it off really well.
Gods,
No, it was just
gods, where are you? Fucking sexy gods with you. With
Gods?
with your spears and your cuffs and your leather
Alex.
bandages.
Do you remember it?
Gods!
It's like
Do you remember
Hans
the
Gruber,
episode-
but like turned
No,
on.
It's not Hans Gruber at all. Do you remember the Psych episode where they played models?
Oh,
It's
with
that.
hand models.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
By the way, I love you guys for fucking mentioning Psych.
Oh, we're so excited for the next movie.
All right.
We're the models.
Y'all's features are immaculate.
Gods, where are you? I need you now. Come quick. Under attack. What is this response time?
What is this voice he's using?
Shut up!
Yes, Master, we're here. What is the problem?
Did you not hear the explosion? I was attacked and I was able to chase off the attackers.
Are they inside the tower?
I've already chased them out of the tower. They headed down the corridor. Did you see them?
No, we were watching the bullywogs as you've instructed us that they are up to no good. But yes, sire, we have not watched the backside, and I apologize.
The bullywogs, the attackers, they definitely mentioned the bullywogs. I need the bullywogs arrested now. We need to bring the castle under arrest. I will go next door and get the rest of the guards to secure the other direction.
Sorry, you're saying
you said the you said the bullywogs, so I'm going to keep going off that.
Yes, sire. You want us to arrest all of the boogiewogs now?
I'm afraid there might be an uprising. We need to attack the bullywogs and secure the castle now.
Yes. Can we offer you some sort of?
Did I get a deception check?
Like a lemon tea. It seems as though your voice.
I was just attacked. Do not question me. I fended them off by myself without you guards. My voice is gonna keep cracking.
let me get a deception check.
Do I have an advantage because I look like them or look like the?
Yes, I'm gonna give you the advantage, but your voice is
it's all over the place.
It is all.
But to be fair, this is what you sound like all the time. My favorite is when you clearly change from Russian to like Italian to like something else, and you're like same guy, same night, same guy.
Yeah. Exactly. Now you understand.
Oh, it's so hard. I 100% understand. All right, deception. Here we go.
Okay. Deception with advantage.
And then I'm going to use my inspiration. So I'm going to add a D8.
Please do.
So 21 total.
So you're telling us to go.
I need the 3 guards to go now. And
Sire, we will go and take care of those slimy bastards.
And then
okay,
I'm going to go back inside.
Gods, why don't you go and take care of the bullywogs?
All right, now I feel like I really missed an opportunity to just go watch an episode of Psych and study up on this. Now I'm really upset about it.
Ooh, Sonic is here handing out subs. Fucking love you, Sonic.
Sonic out here just being a homie.
Dude, Sonic and I belong to the worst fucking club of all time. All right, so we're gonna go back to
I
you guys got this under control.
I close the door and I lock it.
Darth and Ulan. No, yeah, we're gonna go back to Darth and Ulan. You guys are good with that?
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But can I ask a quick question? Would the timing worked out that we would have had all this happen while they're having the fight, and we could have started heading upstairs to go see where they were?
You're not gonna make it up there.
Then don't worry about it. Sounds good.
How far away are they from us?
They're 2 flights up.
Wow.
Yeah,
They're just up the spiral
and
staircase.
with you guys
And it was dark.
talking, like the basic of the fight are seconds. Attack.
Yeah,
attack,
round is
attack,
6 seconds.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 round is 6 seconds. So basically, what's happened is like
2 minutes of
Not
talking would
even-
have lasted.
not even like a minute and a half has passed, right?
Mhm.
So
I would say 2
so-
minutes of talking would have equaled about how long has it been going on up there.
yeah.
So that's
So,
fair.
so you guys had this conversation downstairs, and meanwhile these guys are upstairs fighting, and none of this has been. But anyways,
Conveyed. It's
Darth's turn. Darth, save me. Save me, brother.
yeah, Darth, you're up, bros.
First priorities, I got to subscribe.
First priority is the fart into your mic. Thank you.
Save me.
Attack this bitch. Lightbringer on his
Damn.
face. The rolls just don't stop.
Gosh, Darth out here just dunking on people.
son.
I
We already
know.
attacked this guy a few times too, right?
Yeah, he dead now. He dead.
Pretty sure we attacked him several times.
Which one are you talking about?
There's only one left.
He has some damage on him. I don't
okay.
know how much.
So I'm
He's taken
sorry.
2
So
hits.
what you're saying is this weak ass shit you think killed him?
We've already
He's
spent
taken
a-
2. He's taken the last 2 hits. So he took 14 and 12.
Ulan, you're up.
14. Wait,
Where's
no,
my
that's
raging advantages?
Yeah, he
Oh,
gets 2 more attacks.
Oh, keep going. Yeah. So, anyways, you split him open.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I did initially, but I'm not done.
All right.
DM. Yeah. And another 10 for that ass.
You slam him again, and like both wings shatter off. He hits the ground, and like these little like
Are you
clattering
gonna
feet.
cackle again? Is he gonna
Yeah.
cackle again?
And
Can take the cackle. Let's go! I'm bringing it down, baby.
all right, let's hear it.
Yeah! Yeah, I can't let my buddy die, man. You kidding me? I come in clutch. Clutch on this bitch. He's laughing. He's cackling. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired. I want to taste this motherfucker. I want to taste him.
You grab him by both of his little fucking stubby legs, and you just rip him open like you're like a turkey dinner, and just
There we go again.
Turkey dinner or Saturday night, whatever.
never mind. Don't make me describe it. Anyways,
When you get into the room, there's a bunch of more sex toys.
Darth did something totally normal, and no one has to question anybody's sexuality. We move on.
Wait. I want
You want to do what you want to do?
I want to eat. I want to eat, man.
They're gargoyles. They're made of stone.
Do
They
it, Darth.
bleed.
Tell us.
I shit rocks for breakfast.
You're gonna have a kidney stone after this.
Those, I don't ever want to know what like that.
You're about to talk shit about it, weren't you?
Okay, yeah, let's move on. As long as we're on the same. Yeah,
Barely.
yeah, we're good. We're good. Does
Alright.
Ulan have enough strength to like look for shit? Because I'm not really good at that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna
Can we,
cure.
can we harvest?
lose
And,
my-
Dude, Ulan is dying.
Yeah, I'm
can I
He
kill
drops.
him?
He drops to the floor after you eat this thing out. He drops to the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did to him, but he gets.
Alright, so it's 8. I'm just curing myself up.
You're no longer enraged, right?
No, I'm outraged. Battle's over.
You're using all of your spells right now.
I'm almost dead. I had 2 HP.
You don't have any health potions?
I do. I'm going to use one of those too.
Super.
You're gonna
he
use
was
all of your
flirting with-
resources
he was
right
flirting
now.
with death for like 3 hours. So
I don't want to die.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do for the rest of the castle?
Try it.
Huh?
2d4 plus 2. 2d4. Alright, plus 2, so 7.
you guys used up all your spells.
Someone did.
I still have one spell left.
He has no more. He has no more wild shapes. And
So you guys find yourself in the observatory.
Shiny objects.
You find yourself in the middle of this observatory, and the shattered carcasses of these gargoyles lay all around you.
Can we say that the three of us would have walked upstairs by now?
What do I see? Or would it be investigation?
I'm just curious because nothing happened on the second floor. You guys are gonna pass through the second floor.
So what I would say is, if we don't find Ulan and Darfarius, we're not going to keep going. We're going to keep going until we find them. Because I sent them upstairs, and if we don't see them, I'm going to try to figure out where our group is. Because the whole point is to get our group back together.
And I'll warn as to whatever's in the fucks that room is. So like I'd be like, I don't want to look in there right now.
Okay.
While we pass
So,
through
yeah.
that second floor.
I would say I'm cool. If you guys drag your characters up here, we can start. Ooh. Defeat to Guillermo? Guillermo?
Hey,
Ew,
wait,
Sonic.
what's happened up here?
Well, there were some gargoyles in.
Did you
I thought
guys
they
go
were
upstairs when I told you to stay on the second floor?
You just said go upstairs.
No, I said
Go
stay
upstairs.
here and
Go
hide.
upstairs.
And you went upstairs and started another fight?
Wait, you guys fought again?
Okay, we
How
we
many
took
people
care of
did
it.
you guys just murder?
You're welcome.
Did you guys see the dragon?
What dragon?
The dragon that you guys the dragon that's on the second floor.
There's no dragon. On
Dragon.
the second.
We need to leave.
We need to get the fuck out of here, like real quick.
Well,
We just
right
killed these
now,
gargoyles, and there's shiny objects in this room.
There are no shiny objects in this room. We need to
I
go.
I do a quick investigation check.
There are shiny objects in this room. I already did investigation when I first
Well, you
poked my
said.
head up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do
Shiny
that.
objects.
Natural 20. Natural 20. What did I find? Because you said shiny
Okay.
objects.
So the most interesting device here in the middle of the room is this telescope.
Is it too big to move?
One is looking into.
As you guys take a look into it, you see that you can view locations within 50 miles. You kind of like look back, and you look back and you see past some of the swamp that you guys have previously passed. You see like the huts and the boats that you guys kicked into the swamps, and you see almost down into water deep.
Boy, I can see almost everything in through this thing.
I'll try to see if I can see words.
Can you see my horse?
Great.
That truck?
Oh, there's my pet alligator.
Let me see this.
See an
All right,
alligator.
all right. I'm focusing. I'm looking for something actually useful because we don't have enough time to go sightseeing through a telescope. What am I looking for that's looking useful? Otherwise, we're leaving.
I need a
Can you
DC
just bring the
15.
telescope?
I need a DC 15.
I did on
Intelligence.
what? Intelligence?
Intelligence.
I mean, I rolled investigation with a natural 20, but okay. Not advantage, normal, intelligence. Nope, not me.
I'm smart.
I'll use it. I'll try.
I rolled a
So I
nat
have a
one.
+3.
I'm still distracted by shiny telescope.
It's not a saving throw, is it?
No, it's
Oh,
just a
never
big
mind.
number on the side.
I have a 0. Well, nice.
Rainier recognizes the contents of the observation. Recognizes the this is the Farseer of Ilisk.
You kind of broke up. Can you repeat that?
This is Farseer of
Farseer of Ilisk. You notice some of the books. Rainier, notice some of the books around. And you make the correlation that these books are in fact describing the thing in this room. Okay. And that over the centuries of this thing being here, you guys are starting to determine that this thing is worth that they've been studying it. After this two nature.
Can you type it into the chat? The far seer.
The character inspects the contents of the observation. Recognize the Farseer.
Farseer
DC 15.
Did you get that? I didn't get that.
It's in Discord.
True nature is
It's in the Discord chat.
Got it.
Oh.
Using it to view a distant location requires. All right. If anybody wants to take a view of something, I need another DC 15.
Is there nothing else notable in this room, or is this it? It's all about this one item?
This was the shiny object? You said several shiny objects.
All right. I need some more.
Another intelligence check?
Yeah.
Well,
I need more. I need more. I need everybody doing this. Okay, so Balin. So as you guys start to piece together what is happening in this room, and some of the things that are being marked and plotted and pinned to the boards, you guys notice that there's an indication that Urgahamatara is not the only dragon in this area.
Oh shit.
Well, I guess maybe there is another dragon on that second floor.
And that some of the habitants of the castle have noticed that the power of this particular dragon that roams this land is that it is always in sight, that is always where it needs to be, that is always imposing its power, but on many occasions it is in two places at the same time. As you guys dig deeper into the books and into the information that's provided here, you guys start to understand the true secret, the true power of these dragons, of this dragon in this area, is that it is not both one dragon, but it's two.
Guys, I think we are fucked.
Well, we don't know if this dragon's here. We just know that the dragon that we were looking for might be two. And
I am just letting you know that I saw a very scary dragon-like mouth in the room downstairs right below.
Is there enough space for a dragon in this tower? Like,
Go check
I'm
it out
asking.
again.
I'm asking the DM, do I feel on the second floor of this tower there's enough room on a half a building to fit a dragon?
Don't get
There's
your
not
pants
enough
excited.
we fought a
Please,
dragon.
right,
Dragons are,
Please.
longer than from this side of the room to that side of the room. A dragon's not going to sit in the second side of this building. I don't know what you saw, but we maybe need to go check that out. Because I mean, once we've rested, I'm just saying, like, they're usually larger than this room.
I have seen dragons before. I understand and I agree. I am just saying I would rather. I am more willing to look into it now than when it was just me and the bard.
So do you rest up first? This room is pretty safe now that we've cleared it out.
We are not going to be able to stay in here for however long it takes us to rest while the
we need
entire
to
castle
leave.
Well, I can stand guard. I can stay guard below, and as this form.
How long does that last?
An hour, which is long enough for us to get some rest.
But
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. We only need to get a short rest.
That's 4 hours.
The short rest is 1 hour. A short rest is 1 hour. A full rest is 8 hours.
What's the 4 hours?
Why we've been doing 4 hours this entire campaign?
What are you talking about 4 hours? Where are you?
What are you talking about 1 hour? Everyone else is seeing 4 hours for a short rest.
Where?
That's what I thought. That's just what we've been doing.
No.
Short rest is 1 hour long, during
1
which
hour,
the character does
yeah.
nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds.
So where were you guys getting 4 hours
You're
from?
reading for an hour.
A long rest is 8 hours long, during which the characters sleep
What the fuck is
at
4 hours?
least 6 hours.
The 4 hour when we're taking shifts, we did it in 4 hours.
Yeah,
But that was to get the full 4. That was for us to like do it in shifts so that we had someone to watch and do a full long hour over the course of however long, over the course of the 8 hours. We're just splitting it up. But the short rest is we don't get our spells back, but we are getting we can use hit dice to heal ourselves. Which is why I was saying maybe we don't blow all of our spells to heal ourselves.
I was almost dead.
We're not gonna get a full rest in here.
Okay. Alright, well, we should just go check out this dragon room.
I would err on the side of caution of we should probably take some
I'm
sort of precaution before
I'm still pretty hurt. I would think I can still stand guard and just kind of direct them otherwise. But if we're not doing, if they're stay away from us for an hour while they're searching and doing other things, I sent the guards out immediately outside this tower to go arrest the bullywogs. So as long as they're doing that for, huh?
You said attack.
Arrest.
Oh, I thought you said attack.
I said arrest. What the bullywogs do back in return is a different story.
I will go down with you to the first floor.
You just need to stay hidden.
I can act as the guest.
Floor.
The first floor, in case somebody wants to come in through the first floor.
But close enough that you can still hear what's going on the second floor.
No, I think what I think we should do is bring everyone to the first floor, have everyone hide in the back, and Darkwing, who is currently disguised, and myself can stand out in the main hall or in the main room of the first floor and just stay in there in case anyone wants to come in through into the tower, because they've seen me with Albaros Joss, and if I am now also with whoever the fuck this guy is, like they won't be too surprised that like I'm still around.
I'm
this is as a guest.
This. So who I am is would I know my character's name?
I don't know if you guys know who exactly that person is.
They do.
Yeah, we told you. I have it written down.
This is the elf that was in charge that we heard about beforehand.
Yes.
Of this castle. I can keep saying the elf, and that's in that regard. Okay.
Oh, I wrote it down.
I have the real name. It's Dralamori Born Grey. Dralamor Born Grey. Which, classically Darth interpreted as Born Gay. Which again,
I also need to at some point try to get back to my compatriot that I stashed because I found.
you found some. Oh,
I found
you had somebody
here.
you were looking for.
Yes.
And
then somebody set off a bomb, and now there's a dragon whom. Loki, I don't know why he's not awake and raging.
I don't think there's a dragon in this building. There's no way it can fit.
You should open up the door.
Well, we can open the door right now if you want. But we won't be taking a long rest. Let's go open the door. But real quick before we do, DM. When you were describing the room and you're describing I wrote most of it down. You said because we passed a certain level of the skill check. You said that we were looking at some maps and stuff like that, and there's some plotting of things. Is there some plotting of things on the map that we can look at and like mark on our map real quick? Or Rainer, who has Wayward Wanderer, that's what I was actually wondering about, could like look at and like remember where those are?
Okay. Yes.
All right, so I make note of the maps before we leave.
Okay. So yeah, I was going to point out before we go, Rainer, can you take a quick look at this and make sure, because these might be useful to make note of in the future. All right. Let's go check that second floor out. If it's safe, we can use that. If it's not safe, we will want to take it out before we go rest around here anyways. So we go to the second floor as a group.
I don't necessarily think that the second floor can be considered safe per se because what's behind the door.
Well, if the door can lock, then it's safer than a door that can't lock.
Duh.
All right, I go to the door. I insert the key.
Sorry, Reap. This is the door. You guys gonna open it?
I listen to the door. What do I hear?
I'll
do a perception
with what check?
I will do a perception check. Let me make sure I'm not on an advantage or anything. Okay, we're good.
You want me to listen? I have +5. Oh, you have +4.
You hear nothing.
Okay.
I hear nothing. I'm gonna open the door.
In front of you is this giant maw with these crackling teeth, stained in blood. The snarling face of a dragon.
I saw a snarling face of the dragon, but I didn't hear it before.
Open maw.
Can I do another perception check to see if it's real?
Yeah, sure.
This time you got the guidance.
And I'll use my guidance. 15 plus 23 total.
In the midst of all these dragon cultists, you realize this is a homage. This is a paper mache built for
To be 100% fair to David, I think everybody here would have been, fuck no.
I was holding my
Just like
breath.
open it up,
I
and he's
am
like,
not
you
going
see
to-
a maw dripped in blood of like a dragon's face. I was like, nope, I'm not even listening to the end of your description. I'm getting out before you roll
I
this.
ain't gonna lie. I was holding my breath of we're not fighting this right here.
I was like, I look at Delta, or not Delta, Rainer, and I go, it's very terrifying. I walk inside.
as you guys enter the inner sanctum of hold on, let me fucking find it. Now, where are we at?
I think we found a place where we can all rest, guys.
All right, in we go.
Probably go get the Rainer's friend
Whoa!
and bring him in here.
There's another small room behind us.
Right. So you guys have entered into
In the shower room.
B is Borgray's sleeping and dressing room. This is you realize this is a sleeping chamber furnished with bed and carpet draped table. You see like whips and chains and stuff laid like stapled to the room. We've already established.
I 100% agree with you.
I now have to keep it up. We've already established he's a freak. Okay. There's a raven in the large
And who else
corner
do you call a
walks
freak?
loudly enough to be heard outward if a stranger as you guys enter.
Wait, what was that last part?
There's a raven in this like in this cage that's this oval cage draped in the same kind of velvety black thing that you guys had seen before, and as soon as it sees you guys, it just starts walking wildly.
Well, if it sees me, would it squawk wildly because I
Yeah.
look like its master?
Even though it sees you, it still squawks wildly.
Does anyone speak bird?
Oh, yes. Oh, that would be my last spell. But yeah.
I'm gonna kill this bird if we don't. Okay, wait.
So as you talk to it, just all you hear it say is like intruders.
I fucking blast it with a fucking arrow.
I'm gonna club it.
Yeah,
In the bong.
I'm shooting it with an arrow.
Why would you shoot it with an arrow? Just use your fucking melee.
Because I'm sitting across.
Arrow.
Quick shot.
This is like he just grabs his bow, lets loose an arrow, pins it to the back wall. For walking in. As you guys look around between these two rooms, you guys realize
I'm gonna weekends and Bernie's it real quick though. Just stick it back up and like kind of make it look like it's not perfectly dead.
cool.
In case it comes up.
All right, let's get an investigation check from everybody that just walked in.
Terry, Darth.
I know. I'm
Investigation.
looking for it.
I don't think Darth's character is in here.
I mean, he would have walked in with us.
No, I already here.
He's talking Darth.
Villain did 6.
Oh, there it is.
Darth.
You gotta roll Darth. Is Darth still here?
My God,
I think he is.
Beautiful. 16 is the highest. 15, probably two of us.
Okay.
13, 10.
I'm gonna say as Valen looks around, he notices a strong box hidden beneath the floorboard under a rug.
Ooh. So I kind of saw my foot on the floor, and I was like, "This area doesn't sound like a solid floor."
You kind of like reach down and move some of the wood panels away, and you find a strong box that belonged to Born Grays.
I'll open that. If you wouldn't mind.
Go ahead.
Well, it's gonna take a. Oh, come on! I'm gonna need a dexterity check.
A dexterity check to open it?
Well,
or
Oh, trap!
Thieves' tool.
Trap!
I need
Trap!
it. I need it.
Trap!
Yeah. I was going to check for traps, and then I was going to
A thieves' tool.
do everything. So I'll do it.
Would we not have the key to it if it was on his key ring that he held on his person
Ooh.
that we took,
Yeah.
that we still have?
Uh-huh.
Since we searched the entire body.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna give it to you guys.
I'm still investigating it
You
first.
guys
All right, I'm
actually-
gonna
you
investigate
don't
it
have to
first.
do it.
I'm gonna investigate it first.
You got this.
Is it trapped?
DW starts like he leans down, he lays down next to it, he starts peering it, he weighs it in his hand.
He whispers to it. He licks it.
He blows on it. Listens to the scent come up with it. Darth Ferris just comes up with the keys and just
I have the
opens it in
keys.
front of
Yeah,
him.
I'll open it.
It opens in front of you guys, and you find 200 gold piece, 200 silver piece, and then 10 precious stones worth 100 gold piece.
100 gold each.
No. 10 precious stones worth 100 gold piece each.
Yes, 10 stones each worth 100 gold pieces.
1,000 total.
Yes.
1,000 total.
Yes.
Okay.
And then a note.
Oh, we got a note.
There's a note written in angelic.
And wait,
Jellic.
celestial?
Yes, celestial. Sorry.
I was like, wait. Does anyone read this? If not, I can read it, but it'll cost me a spell. Does anyone have
Anyone read?
celestial?
No, I don't have it. I can't read it.
Could be pretty important.
All right, I will burn. I will spend. I'll
Darth, DW is the one who opened the box.
Yeah, I have it. No. Add mats to your sheet. What do you?
Can you read it or not?
Yeah, I'll read it with comprehend language. It's just gonna cost me a spell slot.
Okay.
So I use a pinch of soot and salt. And I go gibberish, goof, and then whatever this incantation is to. Now I can read anything.
It says follow the raven to the carpet. Follow the raven to the magic. Follow the raven to all the treasure of this world. Will help you on your adventures.
Can anyone resurrect the raven? Fuck you, Lisa.
I pull out
You
a
literally
sword and
just came
I
up with
kill
that.
myself right there.
Roll for it.
No,
Everyone
for it.
else, game's over.
we're talking about Alex kills himself.
Time
And
to roll a new character.
I think that's a pretty good spot to end tonight's.
We lock the door and we sit there salty, taking a short rest.
I'm gonna give you guys a short rest. A short rest.
Yeah, we don't get spells back, but we can spend. To be clear, we don't get spells back. If you have any abilities that gain during a short rest, you can get those back. So like Ulan's Stone Endurance, he can get that back. If he can get, I don't know how many wild chips he can maybe get back. I'm not sure if those are daily or if those are short rest based. But you can use however many hit dice you have. You can roll those and then get those HP back as well. So you have them based per level. So we should all have 5.
Perfect. I got
And
my
you can-
1 HP back.
You can start spending that to get everything back. So just keep track of how many you use, and you can use up to your level per day. Or per long rest.
All right.
36 health should be good.
I think from here on out, we're gonna just
All
close
right, I'm
the
gonna.
stream.
I'm
Thank
moving.
you guys for coming out. I missed this a lot. I miss hanging out with you guys. It was a lot of fun.
I'm glad we could do it tonight.
Yeah. That was fun.
Mm.
Glad we were able to get
It
everyone
was
back
difficult.
together.
Everybody was on different floors, and
That was
And
cool though. You
still-
rolled through the punches.
I still can't murder any of you guys, which really
You
sucks.
were really close.
You were really close, man.
We were really close.
I was
What are you
very
talking
like,
about? Come
oh
on.
shit, is this really it?
Technically,
Like-
you've already murdered my first character.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah, but he
I
was
don't
like,
know why, but
What-
you completely
I know.
murdered
It's like
him.
without even any like a prerequisite or something, like without even a warning, the guy just did.
But also,
fun.
fuck Rocco. I hated that little guy. Stupid gnome.
No, I don't want to be a super gnome for long. Yeah, it was fun to get back into this, guys. That is
how you doing, man? How are you?
I'm a fucking mess.
All right, I'm gonna end the
That's
stream
bad,
here,
man.
but thanks everybody. Sorry, we're still going.
Oh.
You guys.
All right, thanks.